friends! Welcome back! The title of God we will be looking at today is a good one to remember. That title is The Lord Who Heals. We all get hurt or sick at some point in our life. When that happens, it helps to know that our God is the Lord who heals. Exodus 15:26 says, I am the Lord who heals you. When we are hurt or sick, we don't need to lose hope because God has the ability to heal us. Sometimes He does that in ordinary ways, and sometimes, like today's story, He does it in an amazing way. Who can help? God can! Let's take a listen.
Naaman, the commander of the Syrian army, had a bad skin disease. A young Israelite girl worked as a servant to Naaman's wife. I wish Naaman could see God's prophet in Samaria of Israel. The girl said to her mistress, the prophet could cure Naaman of his disease. When Naaman heard this, he went to see his friend, the king of Syria. I have heard that you could be cured in the land of Israel, Naaman told the king. Then you should go there, said the king. I will send you to the king of Israel with a letter asking him to heal you. Naaman and his servants traveled to Israel in chariots. They took gifts for the king of Israel, along with the letter from Naaman's king. But the king of Israel didn't know how to make Naaman well. What is the king of Syria thinking by sending Naaman to me? He wondered. The prophet Elijah heard that Naaman had come to see Israel's king. Send Naaman to me, Elijah told the king. He will learn about God's power. So Naaman went to Elijah's house in his chariot. He got out and stood at the door and waited to see Elijah. But Elijah sent a messenger out to tell Naaman, go to the Jordan River and wash in it 7 times. Then you will be cured of your skin disease. What? Naaman yelled to his servants, I thought Elijah would come out and heal me right away. Why would I wash in the muddy Jordan River? We have better rivers in our land. Naaman turned and walked away from Elijah's house. Come on, we're going home, he said. Wait, please, said Naaman's servant. Elijah has asked you to do a very simple thing. If he had asked you to do a hard thing, you would do it. So why not do the simple thing and be healed? Naaman thought about it. All right then, he said. He went to the Jordan River. He waded in and dipped himself under the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Naaman looked at his skin. His servants looked too. Naaman's skin was like the skin of a brand new baby. The skin disease was gone, just as the prophet said it would if Naaman obeyed. Naaman was well. God had healed him.
When you get a cut or a scrape, what do? First, you wash the dirt and germs away with soap and water. Then your mom or dad puts some medicine and a bandage on it. Eventually, the cut will heal and be gone. New skin will grow where the scrape was. If you get sick, what happens? Your mom and dad take care of you. They may take you to see the doctor and give you some medicine. Soon you're feeling better, ready to start playing again. One of God's names is the Lord who heals. God made our bodies able to heal themselves in many ways when we get hurt or sick. Eating healthy food and getting exercise can help us get well and stay well. God also uses doctors and medicines to help our bodies heal. And sometimes, as He did for Naaman, He heals us right away. No matter how He does it, God is our healer. Next, we will learn another way that God was with the Israelites. Because His people would not obey Him, God allowed other nations to fight with them. One of those nations was Syria. But God's people did not fight alone. See what God did for them in our next lesson. See you next week. Bye, friends.
Dear God, you are my healer when I am hurt or sick. Thank you for doctors, nurses, and medicine, and all the ways to heal me. Amen.